Alright, guys, this one deserves an individual video, guys. Theta! Round of applause for this one, guys. This one has just fucked off to the moon, didn't stop. And the mainnet is coming around, guys. It's gonna be happening in the next 25 days to 30 days, I guess. So that will be your ultimate sell the news event, right? As most of the people they are collecting these crypto assets, or well, it happens in the equity markets as well. The company is out for an announcement for something major happening, just like a merger or something, and most of the interest in the market comes around those factors, right? So most of the people will buy these assets because they are anticipating some event to happen. So Theta mainnet happening in less than a month, guys. So until then, what can you expect? What can happen in the price action? Well, to be honest with you, it can simply go to the upside until you see some mainnets dates closing in. But guys, before we jump on to some charts, hit that like, go for that subscribe. Let's check out what this one is doing right here. So Theta, guys, I was talking about Theta previously when we were hovering around these price points right here, right? So I was talking about the fact that how this is looking like it really wants to trend and wants to rip to the upside. And guys, I have this target line. I hope you can see this one. I targeted the $11.25 regions, and it did hit it with a charm, just kind of consolidating near the $11 levels. So let's just take this target off, as this target has been simply just obliterated to the upside. Theta testing the $12 level, guys. This is coming from nothing, guys. This is coming from nothing. Now, one of the crypto assets which has shown exponential single wave growth to the upside, guys. When does the trend ends? Nobody knows. Nobody will ever know when the trend is going to end, right? Nobody knows when the trend begins. Nobody knows when the trend ends, right? But you can get into these assets in the middle of the trends while it is consolidating for some further expansion to the upside, and potentially take some profits out of the market in every single consolidation step to the upside, right? If you are in the market to ride the top and the bottom, guys, most likely you'll end up missing the profits, and most likely you will just be disappointed in yourself, mostly. Because guys, this is just let's just be very honest, it's impossible to time these markets, right? It's impossible to time the bottom and the top, to be honest with you. Not the markets. You can time the markets, you can time the trends, not the tops and the bottoms. So guys, in my previous video on Theta, I was talking about this entire range for some potential Fibonacci extension levels of interest, and we did blast pass off the 7.600 extension, currently headed towards the 10.764 extension. It's almost there, guys. It's almost there. I do think this is done. This target at the 10.764 is done as well, but the trend is towards the upside, so that could mean that can certainly drag itself to the upside even further, guys, as volatility is still expanding. RSI is still trending, guys. This is a crazy ass good looking RSI right here. It is strength in the market for Theta USD is certainly amazing, guys. This every single time it comes back, it goes for a momentum oscillator reset, and then ultimately heads on to its former trend, which is towards the upside. So every single time it's doing that, whenever it's coming to some key areas on the relative strength index as well. This one bouncing off of the 70, the first one bouncing off of the 65, and currently it's quite overbought, to be honest with you. The RSI at 70-80. The last time we saw RSI on these levels was somewhere around this point, aligning perfectly with this one. But guys, now there's the thing. If the RSI is setting some extremely overbought condition, that would not stop the trend from going even further up, right? Now the pure example is this one right here. You saw the RSI closing at a fucking 90, guys. RSI is 90. RSI at 90 is a crazy overbought conditions. But did Theta stop? Nope. It came back and tested the candle closure right here and went for another 100% move to the upside, guys. It did that. See, it did that. So RSI going to extreme highs does not mean that the market is going to top out on those levels, right? It means that, yep, the oscillators could certainly go ahead and cool down, and then it could simply continue its trend to the upside. So guys, right here the trend is certainly looking like it really wants to continue to the upside. Did I go ahead with these bullish targets as well or not? Yep, I guess this one is aligning with the 10.764 extension coming from this area of Fibonacci interest right here, aligning perfectly, to be honest with you, with the 10.764 extension. So I guess the interim take profit areas and the interim areas of interest for Theta USDT is certainly going to be around 12.5, right? All right, it's 13. It's going to be $13. It's going to be $13 per theta. Do expect some immense amount of profit taking happening, guys, as this was a single leg up move coming from this consolidation without any breaks, guys. You could argue that you came back and retested the 1.72 extension right here after blowing past the 1.618, but ultimately you made your way towards 10.764, guys. If you're not taking profits here, when will you take profits? When will you take profits? Well, it completely comes into your risk management, your risk tolerance, and your capital management as well. You want to be letting this position ride and want to see this ultimately come down below. It's completely fine, guys. If you're okay with just watching this one come down as well, because it's gonna come down. Nothing goes up forever. Just remember that nothing goes up forever, guys. This trend pretty much feels like Bitcoin trend from 2017, guys. Just look at the waves. You have this first echo bull wave right here and got reaccumulated, and guys, you've been just waving around on the daily schedule, guys. This price action is quite similar to the BTC price action, and the exuberance and the euphoria for BTC was insane, guys. I guess the theta holders and all the theta traders as well are quite exuberant, especially if they're coming from these accumulation ranges. For God's sake, even this accumulation range right here as well, as the asset from this range is up 500%, guys. Single leg up move of a 500%. Is this a bearish video? Nope. This is a rational video. This is a video telling you to take profits, guys. Just knock. Just take profits. Like just set some money aside. If it comes down, pick again. Right? Pick it back again. If it comes down to some key areas of interest. So let's just assume from the capitulation bottom on the COVID dump, this is a single wave up, guys. If I simply jump onto the weekly schedule, you'll know what I mean. Just check this out. This is a single leg up. Fucking single leg up. No fucking consolidation, none whatsoever, right? The weekly 21 simple is lagging behind by significant amount of percentages, guys. This is 64% below the current price action right here, which means that market could certainly look for some deep corrections as well. Now, guys, remember these corrections, these immense amount of corrections, they happen when the moving averages start drifting away from the price action itself to a very, very big certain degree of extent, guys. Now, does that mean it's going to top out and crash right here? No. That's going to be determined by your extremely small time frames, guys. Extremely small time frames. The 4 hour, to be honest with you, the 4 hour 200, to be honest with you, right? But if we are coming back into this bottom right here, guys, I do expect this will get into a long form of consolidation right here, right? Until you are not breaking below these points, until you're not breaking below this again, if you're not coming back, if the price does not want to come back below this price point right here, I think it's simply going to be heading towards the upside all the way until the mainnet is released. So, guys, if you are blindly fucking bullish on theta, just set your alerts for the mainnet at least, right? Mainnet. It's a month from now. Watch the price action carefully until then. I guess it's going to be a certain inflection point in the market for theta against USD, as most of the profits will be taken at that point. I am almost certain about that fact, guys. Mainnet coming out does not mean that the price will just simply moon to $100, $1,000 or whatnot, guys. This is a big market cap asset. Its market cap has just grown significantly to the upside, guys. So when an asset just grows exponentially in terms of the market capital, goes above $10 billion, guys, that means that 1000x moves from current price points are near impossible, guys. It's impossible. Do the math, guys. God damn it, do the math. I read some comments in some previous some YouTube video out there. So many people were calling out for another 1000x moves on some assets which were already above a 10 billion market capital, guys. Do they even realize what they're talking about? 1000x on a 10 billion market capital asset would mean that the asset is headed all the way towards $10,000 billion, 10 trillion market capital. Guys, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Bitcoin is at $1 trillion and it's at 50,000, right? Bitcoin with a 60% dominance in the crypto space is at 1 trillion. You're talking about some shitcoin doing a 10 trillion market cap. No, things do not work that way. Do you even know basic mathematics? Why the fuck are you in these markets? Why the fuck are you even trading if you don't know the basic mathematics? All right, I'm not going to be rambling about that. well, what I mean by that is you certainly have to educate yourself in terms of these things, in terms of market capital, in terms of the supply demand shock, the supply demand ratio, the token supply as well. Guys, Theta is a fucking billion in supply, guys. Billion in supply. That's why I just feel that if it comes and correct, it's going to have a massive correction. It's going to probably get into a massive reaccumulation, something which Bitcoin does, guys. Bitcoin does accumulation phases for 3 years. Now, why am I rambling? Why am I talking about so many bearish things, as this is a completely bullish fucking looking asset, guys? Because had I been long on Theta on these price points anywhere, to be honest with you, I would have been taking profits down here, to be honest. I would have been simply taking profits, guys. Probably investing them into some other under-evaluated cryptocurrencies. That would be a smarter thing to do, rational thing to do, not a moon boy thing to do, guys. If you are a constant moon boy, probably you'll be getting wrecked. If not today, tomorrow. You'll be certainly wrecked if you completely are blindsided by these bullish bias. Alright, let's just chuck these bearish arguments right here, as the short time frames are telling you of the fact that your immediate risk management is here. Guys, look, I'm no one to promote leverage trades or marginal trades or margin positions, but if you want to be managing your risk very discreetly, this is one right here. This is one, as this is a rejection and a simple continue like a follow through right here, right of the rejection. So if you do lose grounds of the $9.5 levels, you will come back and at least test the 7.8 or the 6.2 levels, right? Until you're hovering above this price point right here, your target stays to be $13 in the short time frame. But let's just talk about another thing, guys. Theta against USD. I guess this is, what did I just, Thea, not Thea, guys. Theta against USD, where the Binance will do its where trading, we will calculate the entire long-term price action. Well, it looks like only this much is the history for this asset right here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to simply take I'm going to go ahead and take this entire area of reaccumulation right here, which started at May 2018, broke above during the May 2000, so 2-year long accumulation range. Certainly the Fibonacci levels of interest are going to be very meaningful, guys. We are at 60, for God's sake. We are at 60.618 extension. This is massively overextended, guys. Massively fucking overextended. Look, it can certainly constantly go to the upside. It can not stop. It can just simply moon. People can keep on buying this asset, but guys, if you're not taking profits here in Theta, I don't know what you're doing with money, guys. Me personally, if I would want to go ahead and consult somebody, to be honest with you, I would never suggest anybody to buy this on these price points. Never. Look at the fucking history right here. 2-year long accumulation, guys. You met the fucking target at 40 extension. This is how you take profit, right? If you finally leave the accumulation range, your first profit taking is 2.618. Your second profit taking zone is 7.618. Well, the other profit taking is 10.764 as well, guys. And your ultimate profit take, well, my personal ultimate profit taking zones are at 10.764, but you get extended. You keep on getting extended. You break above 26.18. You exit the market at 46.18, guys. This is it, right? This is it. Is this video gonna go into history? Like, is this good? Is this video gonna be like one of the key videos as to Mr. Crypto Allocator calling the ultimate market top on Theta? No, guys, I don't expect that to happen either. I do not expect. Look, you can be either right or you can go ahead and make money in the market. It's up to you. It's totally what you want, guys. So many fucking people in this space arguing against each other, just scratching their heads and balls and I don't know what not, screaming and shouting and fighting that no, this fucking asset is gonna go to the moon. Your asset is shit. My asset is no, guys. No, look, you either want to be right or you want to be making money, right? You just go ahead, decide for yourself. If you want to be right, probably you'll not end up making money. This is what happens, guys. This is the nature of trading. This is the nature of fucking markets, specifically crypto markets. Crypto markets are driven by just two significant things: fear and greed, guys. Fucking fear and greed, right? Nothing else. This is greed. This is greed right here. This is simple fucking greed right here. I don't know whatever the fuck Theta does. I don't even care if Theta is gonna take down YouTube for that matter, guys. This is overextension in prices. This is simple overextension in prices. It needs a correction. But short time frames are something else, right? Short time frames. Am I gonna get dislikes for this video? Go ahead, you can go for those dislikes as well, guys. I do not want to obliterate the Theta community. I do not want to disrespect anybody, guys. But even if you are a big Theta TV fan, there are some key arguments I'm making on this video, and you certainly got to be, guys, you have to, you don't have to be honest, but you got to be agreeing with that, guys. These things do make sense, right? Level by level, step by step. This is not going to break down in one single day. It's not going to happen in one single crash. Look, a flash crash happening for Theta would be possibly below these price points right here, maybe these price points as well. But until you are like this can certainly consolidate and go on from some further move to the upside, guys. Your ultimate target, if we talk about the round figures, guys, since we are clearing the $10 levels, could be at $20 levels as well. You could be aligning with a $20 Theta by the time mainnet is launched, right? Until then, you just simply manage your risk below this point, guys. But because I simply think that if you lose grounds on these price points right here, if you lose grounds on this zone, on this zone, guys, there's going to be an accelerated down move. There's going to be an accelerated down move. This is pretty overextended, guys. This is far away, really far away from the 200 simple on the 4-hour time frame as well. The current prices are 117% to the upside from the current 200 simple moving average. This is where your corrections are going to be taking place, right? You want to talk about history? Let's go ahead with some historical lessons as to when the correction takes place, right? This correction right here, how far are we from the 200 simple? 80%, right? Now this correction, this massive correction right here, now we were crazily above, we were 200% above. That's why your correction was really immense, really crazy right here. Let's talk about this area right here. Guys, this red line is the 200 simple on the 4-hour time frame. All right, now when did the correction take place? We were 70-80% away from the 200 simple moving average, right? This one right here, 50% away from the 200 simple moving average. Yet another price point right here, guys. I'm just bringing about the history. 100% from the 200 simple moving average. Where are you right now? Okay, last one, this one, 60%, guys. The average is 70 to 80%. You are deviated 80% away from the moving average on the 4-hour time frame. The 200 moving average on the 4-hour time frame. You could certainly create some strong arguments for a pullback, at least a midterm pullback to some even numbers, guys, to some areas of interest where the market would start balancing out itself, then get probably accumulated again, then make its move towards the upside. But until then, this is just simple overextension, guys. Just fucking look at this, guys. 127% above the 200 simple on the 4-hour time frame. Be very cautious. Be very cautious. Look, if you love money, be cautious. If you are deeply into Theta, if you have involved every single penny of your saving into Theta, guys, be very careful. Right? Be fucking careful. Look, I don't want to bring about some bad news to you, but look, it's about money. Take care of yourself. All right, let's see what Theta against Bitcoin is doing. Theta against BTC is certainly wow. This is fuck off kind of price action to the upside, guys. Ever since we broke past this accumulation range right here, it's just, guys, this is an inverted croissant right here for you. I was talking about how inverted croissants are just playing out their price action to the upside like this in crypto market, guys. No French people in my channel, or what? Nobody corrected me for how am I going to use croissant, guys. I mean, how do you even spell this? I don't even know, right? But this is crazy, and most likely we have met the targets, guys. We have met the accumulation targets, guys. I think this is pretty much, look, I don't think, to my best guess, I guess this is going to be your interim top or something like that. Is it lining with any of that target for that goddamn matter? No, guys, this price action is obliterated. It has obliterated all the price action targets. It's just overextended. Theta is simply fucking overextension. If we talk about this entire accumulation happening about this price point right here, you're above the 4.236, right? Wait, let me just go ahead and simply extend this one out there before the breakout point right here, and let me take this bottom accumulation range. Beautiful accumulation right here. Now this was, guys, look, if you are entering your Theta markets with all of your savings, this is where you fucking enter the markets, guys, not on these levels. You don't enter the Theta markets here with all of your savings. This is where you can simply go ahead and you can put every part of your savings here, as this formed up as a good accumulation range for almost a year, guys. And then of course you were supposed to have this accumulation this distributive move, this expansion move to the upside. Certainly makes sense, right? But not here with all of your savings. Not here. Nope. Not a financial advice, but a financial advice, right? Can't help myself. So if the BTC pair loses its grounds on these levels right here, you fuck off from Theta. Good for you. It'll be good for you if you fuck off from Theta if it loses grounds on these levels right here at the 3.414 extension, which is quite an overextension on the BTC pair, guys. Remember, Bitcoin has already done 1,000% in the market. Now Theta against Bitcoin from the accumulation ranges have done a 2,000. Guys, this is fucking insane. Fucking insane evaluations. I'm just crazy looking at these things. I'm just going mad looking at these things, right? Alright, the short time frames, the 4-hour candle is simply bullishly engulfing still the trend is towards the upside. Not trying to call any top right here, just I can't do that. So well, even you can't do that. Nobody can actually call out the exact tops and bottoms perfectly, but let's just say if you reach this price point right here at the 414 extension, is this the 4, yeah, the 4236 extension right here, you can go on for some kind of interim correction all the way towards this Genesis trend line right here, which started from the 8th of March, still trending towards the upside. Still pretty much your trend bearer right here, right? Every single time you're coming here, you're getting picked up. Then you can come back and retest right here, which is aligning with this area of support as well. So do expect Theta to do some crazy price action chops around these areas right here, right? You can expect this one to be picked up at 18,000 satoshis in the first go, but guys, this is mother of all trend lines that you want to be looking at, to be honest with you, right? If you break this trend line to the downside, there's going to be an accelerated move to the downside, guys. This will not stop bleeding. Theta against BTC will not stop bleeding, guys. At least it'll come back for a 50% retracement, gather some liquidity, and then think of some kind of up move, guys, as the 200 simple on the 4-hour time frame. Wow. All right, check this out, guys. Another 120% deviation from the 4-hour 200. Bubble alert, guys. If this one pops, it's gonna go mad. Let's just see if the upper trending resistance are, well, could you argue this is a rising xylophone, gramophone? What is that, guys? I don't know what pattern this broadening wedge, right? This looks to me like a rising broadening wedge right here. Your touch points are pretty precise. It got rejected right around these points right here, right? So you do want to be cautious about this point as well, because if you take this level out on a daily closing basis, then probably your wedge will break to the upside, guys, having a upside yet another upside target of 26,000 satoshis, guys. Massive, yet another massive leg up. If you do take this level out, it's going to be a 22% move to the upside on the USD pair. That's going to be aligning with some key Fibonacci area of interest, to be honest with you. So could certainly continue to the upside. If it comes down back here and gets rejected right here, could be having a massive drawdown, guys. So alright, let's come to the conclusion for this video. You want to be bullish on Theta, be really cautiously bullish right here on these levels, guys. Do not FOMO. Don't enter into a mindset where you're just I'm gonna fucking miss out, I'm gonna lose out on the greatest asset of the world. No, bullshit, bull fucking shit. This is not the this is not the greatest asset in the world. Bitcoin is. Alright, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video pretty soon. Bye for now. How do I exit this video? Alright.